Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Hypocritical Thinking Podcast. It's your boys. He's like decided here. Got my co-host.
Demi.
Why be drastic?
Yeah.
And that we're back for episode 2, man. Yo, dog, this podcast stuff, like, there's a lot of stuff I didn't know about. I was at home, like, spending hours back home trying to, like, put everything on platforms and stuff.
What about the
To
editing?
get it started.
And the editing, I messed up. But now I'm going to fix the mistakes this time around. But, yeah, it took a while.
No. Your editing's actually out. Or maybe it's just because it's me, but your editing is good. To me,
yeah,
fam.
yeah.
I look at your editing. I actually took in the video, and I'm like, yo, the setup is good. The camera, the lighting, everything. You thought about everything. You know what I'm saying? So
Trust me, no. Cause I did a little bit editing in the past, but yeah, definitely have to get better. There's a startup, but yeah, man, let's get to the show, bro. Like, yo, you already know who the waste man of the week is, bro.
Hey, man.
Fuck that guy, Derek Shervin, Bervin, Horan,
However you
whatever
pronounce
his
his
name.
name.
I
Big
don't give a
Butcher,
fuck.
Big Butcher, but
I'm a
apparently
big
it's
butcher.
Derek Chauvin. Apparently it's Derek Chauvin, but I hear that.
Yeah, whatever his name is, man. Obviously, he's gonna get the fucking waste man of the week because that boy is guilty. Not only is he guilty, he's guilty.
Explain to them what he's guilty of and
Nah,
why
they
we're
already
bringing,
know.
why we're
Obviously-
bringing up his name.
Everybody already
That's-
knows.
that's true. That's
Everyone
actually
knows that he's. Then what was the three charges? It was second degree murder. And
I think it's
a
third
third
degree
is
and
both.
manslaughter and
And man-
manslaughter as well.
Yo, have you guys seen like the video and stuff
Oh yeah,
of his face? The man's face is like,
What do you mean?
Like, yo, wait, people are making memes about that. They're like,
Yo.
okay, first of all, let me say something. People are lying when they say like his lawyer was like talking about aliens or whatever.
oh, I
He
saw
was-
that clip.
It was in he was
Wait,
people are-
his face when?
Like he has a mask on, and his face like to the side like this, like he's so surprised that
Shocked.
he got guilty, but like he probably thought he was just gonna catch the manslaughter and the other two like murder like charges. He thinks he was gonna get away with because that
But people are
personally.
taking that out of his lawyer out of context.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
'cause I
saying
saw that clip.
It's
I
not.
don't know
If
what
you go and
happened.
actually watch
Yeah.
the actual video, he's not. He was basically just saying like, yo, he's trying to prove a point. Basically saying like, oh, the only reason why this is happening is because, or the reason why you can't talk about this or he's talking about nonsense. But
Yeah.
it didn't. He wasn't saying, yo, aliens are the reason why George Floyd got killed or whatever.
Yeah,
He wasn't saying none of that. Like people are taking it out of context. Fam.
Yeah, I seen it's the internet, fam. They're gonna take anything and like make it sound weird and shit. No, I'm like, cause I saw that, I'm like, there's no way this guy paid this lawyer.
No,
Like,
no. But his face with the reaction, the meme that is so funny. Like he'd be like, what? He's like, oh, what? Like, this is really what happened.
Is this real life?
Yeah,
like, yo.
were you guys surprised that he actually caught all three charges?
I was surprised and I kind of wasn't because I've actually listened to some other people's
But
podcasts.
are we satisfied?
I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied personally. I'm satisfied because this has to
It's
happen more often.
definitely-
This has
But
to
it's
happen more
a
often.
question I got though. Like, did they only give him all those charges because they were afraid the city was gonna go mayhem? I guess.
This is what
Yup.
that's what I'm about to say.
It's
I'm
like a
about to say that.
consolation prize to me.
Like, is this a start of something like different? Are they going to
No,
start?
I was gonna-
Are they going to
This
pressure
is,
the
no,
cops
this is them.
now?
This is them.
Or it's just like,
pleasing
oh,
the
I don't want you guys to fuck up the city, so we're going.
Yeah, this is them pleasing the people, so we don't have
You would
like
think
riots
so?
like the
But
90s.
the thing that's
It would've
messed
been
up about
90s
this whole
riots.
thing, the thing that's messed about that whole thing is I feel like yeah they were pressured by the people, but that's what they're supposed to do. We're supposed to fight and let people.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So I understand that portion, but like in the whole situation, the reason why I say like I don't give him no leeway or nothing because the man was literally on a man's laying on a man's
No,
chest
no,
or
that-
had his knee on somebody's neck, fam, for 9 minutes straight. And the person is literally saying he can't breathe. Other people are telling the
Yeah.
officer he can't breathe, and the officer didn't stop.
No,
It's the
logic-
same situation with Eric Gardner, fam. Come on, Eric
But
Gardner
that's
got
what I'm
choked
saying.
out.
But like, that's not the question. Obviously, he's guilty. 100%, he's
Yeah,
guilty.
100%.
Like you said, 9 minutes stepping on someone's neck for 9 minutes. That the evidence is too damning. Of course, he's good. But my question is like, I feel like it might just be because like the city's just scared or like whatever, the country's scared that the riots gonna go like crazy like it did
Oh yeah,
a couple months ago.
If you're talking about that, I hear you. I hear you on that.
But is it that, or are they actually gonna change stuff in the justice system? You know what I'm saying?
I think it's what you just said because look how they reacted with the Capitol situation when everybody stormed the Capitol.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody, no army, no guards, no boy, them nothing like that. Like no, you know what I'm saying? Police are even letting people into the freaking Capitol and all that shit to go storm it. Like a whole bunch of nonsense going on there. But because I'm not gonna like I don't want to get into a racial debate or whatever. But I'm saying literally because it's black people standing up.
Bring
It's
up the
literally
racial
it's
debates,
literally
man.
it's literally black
Let's
people
talk
standing
about
up
it.
for the.
Let's talk about it.
It's black people standing up
stir
for
up
their
some
rights.
bullshit. Nah,
Black
nah,
people
nah.
standing up their rights for their rights.
Got
And it's
some
like
hot
they know we're like just like white people are serious about what they're saying. They know we're serious about what we're saying, but they're already scared of us, fam, because we don't like the cops. They already know it's a hateful thing, and it's like they're like, oh, these guys are actually gonna go and ride out. So they know for sure.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, yo, if you don't do this, we're gonna go and we already showed it when George Floyd first got murdered. We already rioting, doing all that.
But like, what do you think? Do you think it's
It's because I think it's because of the way we're reacting. That's the reason why he even got all 3 of those charges.
You know what I'm saying? So do
yeah.
you really, truly, because a lot of people are saying like, oh, this is a
Nah,
great
I don't
start.
think it's gonna change. I don't think
It's
it's
a
gonna change
great
that.
start. People are like, oh, this, hallelujah, like the
Look how-
justice system's gonna change.
Were we not dealing
Like
with
I'm
this case for a
no
year?
wait, let me say something clear. Like I hope like it changes. I 100% I do hope.
We
But
all
like a
do,
part
but
of me,
not.
I just think like they just don't want more damages in the streets and stuff.
It's the same thing.
Because
It's
when
the
they
same cycle.
that's all
It
I'm saying.
repeats. Something happens.
It's true.
We get mad. Then they do some minor fix,
You're-
and they don't
you
fix
hit
we
the-
got
you literally hit the
the
nail on the head
American-
right
Yeah.
there. That's literally what it is. Every single.
100%.
I was talking to one of my friends the other day. I was telling her like basically every single day is just a repeat.
Yeah.
You go on it, like I think I'm getting old, fam. I just watch the news all the time. I watch CNN. I watch CP24. All
My
that.
nigga.
You know, I just see what's going on every single day. It's some racial stuff going on.
Yeah.
Some police officer getting charged for this. And
Well, we're
it's
gonna-
the same thing every single day.
It's,
Nothing
it's
changes.
amazing too because the situation with 16-year-old that got shot, the girl.
Oh,
that
yeah,
happened.
she's
That
bringing
happened. That happened in the same city. That happened in the
Yeah,
same.
I'm gonna say something about that.
So
after,
let-
about
so
that.
let's see
Crazy.
if
The same
this
city
cop.
as George Floyd.
Let's see the same city. So let's see if this cop actually gets charges too, which is not, is two different like situations. So like.
I'm not 100% sure it was in the same city. I think this one was
they're
in
the same-
Ohio.
no, they're the
Was
same
it in-
city.
Was it the same city?
They're the same
Okay,
city.
but like
I'm
for,
pretty sure.
for this situation, you know why I feel like really bad about the situation. I personally feel basically let me explain to them. A 16-year-old girl was shot, or a 15-year-old, 16-year-old girl was shot by an officer within 11 seconds of him showing up to the scene. She had a knife. She was gonna stab another girl, and the officer chose to save the other girls that was just there, like kick up with the dog on the whip. He chose to save her life by shooting the other girl, which is understandable. You know, like for me, I personally think this is justified, but a lot of people are gonna say stuff about.
Have you guys seen the
tasers.
cop though? That cop looks such like a fucking punk, bro. That guy actually looks like a nerd, bro.
But imagine this. You pull up on a scene and while you're in the midst of asking what's going on or trying to like figure out the situation, you see a girl going at one other girl. She went at one of the girls with a knife.
Yeah.
And that girl fell over.
And we're looking-
She probably got a little bit stabbed, like a little bit slashes or whatever.
yeah.
But then she actually went to the other girl, like hand pulled back like this. And if the officer didn't shoot her, then there would have been 2 deaths. Because as soon as that girl stabbed her, I guarantee you they would have still filled her up with as much shots as
100%.
they, so there would have been 2 deaths.
I say that situation.
That's justified to me.
That situation 100% it is justified. There was someone's life was in danger. So technically speaking, yes. So
This was a 16-year-old.
But
it could have been.
That's the only reason why people are really reacting the way they are.
But
It's
it
a
could have
young
been.
girl.
It could have been dealt in a better situation. Like a tater could have been
Yeah,
pulled
I
out
hear that.
first.
But,
but
11
like
seconds, 11 seconds to think about whether you're gonna pull your taser out or your gun out to save somebody's life. To be honest, fam, remember on the last
it's
show.
justified, 100%. So yeah, maybe this cop won't even get the charges to be honest, because yeah, it is justified.
But you know what I'm personally scared of? If this
Or get like
cop
a
actually
manslaughter.
does get charges, then it's gonna be messed up because
Yeah.
I guarantee you a lot of police officers are gonna leave their force because. Like imagine you're trying to do your
Good.
job. You're saying good, but we still need police. We need.
Nah,
good.
we need-
Not
we
every
need-
officer is bad, fam. To be honest, I used to
100%,
think
but
every
like-
officer is bad, but not every officer is bad.
But like,
Come
it's
on.
a good thing that because the ones that are leaving because they have tendencies of shooting. Like we don't want cops that first thing happens, you see a black person, that they get shot.
But
'Cause
what
look-
if it's a good cop and he does the right thing, but we still, because it's a white cop, because this is how it is, fam. This is literally the way it's going. If it's a white cop and a black person dies, we instantly think it's a racial thing. To me,
is, but like-
to me, this situation was not racial, fam. Like literally, he saved another black girl's life. Like, look, where's Black Lives Matters for this? He saved another black girl's life. There would have been 2 dead bodies right there. I'm telling you.
We say that from the outside, but like it's really a lot of cases. If the victim or the person that they're trying to control is black, it's a high chance that they're going to result in
but it's
shooting.
not every
time.
You can't always. That's what I'm saying. This
But
case is gonna make it seem like it. This case
seems
is
like
not.
it seems like most of the time it is, because look, we have so many
100%,
like
100%.
mass shooters, all these white mass shooters that are taking custody alive.
You're bringing
bro.
up a
Get
good point there,
Bro.
I can't argue with you over
Dog,
there. on
these
that
guys
one,
are finished
so.
shooting like 20 plus people
I
and
can't-
they're in
I
handcuffs,
can't argue
bro.
with that one, bro. It's
man,
100%. It's 100% facts what you're saying.
Bro.
So man, go take into.
There's
the
a white man with
McDonald's,
a knife,
Burger King, all of that
like
after
telling
killing
the cop
somebody.
like, "Yo, fam, like, yo, I'm gonna stab you." It's like, "Yo, fam, come on, yo, let's not do this right now." Nah, bro, it was
that's facts. That's
most of the time it was a black man with a knife, like not even talking back, bro. Like straight up, pow.
He just goes down because he feel threatened or whatever, and they just rinks him right away.
No,
But
I'm saying,
a man with there's a video where a man literally he actually got to stab the cop. He actually got to get his
That's
on
what I'm
the cop,
saying.
everything that because he had a knife and the cop had a gun out, and instead of shooting the guy, he's like, no, like yo.
I don't want to take your life, man.
He's like backing up and shit like that. And instead of shooting the guy, the cop literally on the floor getting beat up by the guy. The guy's on top of the guy, beat him up. I said, what the fuck? How? You know what I'm saying? No, that's my thing, fam.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Why he not get shot? Were you not threatened for your life? You're literally there like crying. The man's crying on the floor getting beat up like,
He didn't get a
help,
chance,
help. A civilian came and tried helping the cop.
He didn't get a chance to pull his gun though, because you know.
He did pull his gun. He just didn't want to rinse it. He said, yo, this guy's
he's a
white.
real nigga.
This guy's white.
Anyways, but either way, it's
It's a white guy he saved?
That's what I'm trying to say. He went there to try to defuse the situation with the white guy moving crazy or whatever, and the white guy's trying to not saying. You know, you just said a man says he's gonna do something.
That's nothing crazy, fam. Because there's multiple videos like that. It's not just one video.
Yeah,
there's multiple.
multiple.
And that's what I'm saying. You can't deny like there's actually a race problem with the justice system. So taking it back to George Floyd. First of all, rest in peace, George Floyd. We got justice for George Floyd. That boy's gonna do time. They denied his bail. Bro, you saw the people. Yo, I love the internet, bro. Like you seen everybody celebrate.
I love the
bro.
internet sometimes. Sometimes I hate it.
But I you gotta love the internet, bro. Like people were cheering, like yo, it was the fucking championships, fam. It was hilarious.
Not because it's a big thing. It's a big step. I understand, but I like you just said personally.
Because
you hope for change, fam. I hope for change, but I don't feel like they're gonna change, fam.
It's not a big step. It's symbolic though. It's like
something that's supposed to happen.
You know, it's not really a big step. I forgot which state right now. I think maybe it's Cali. Maybe it's Cali. Maybe it may be Cali. You know what they're trying to do? So officers basically, if anyone tries to protest or like try to fight for their rights or anything like that, if an officer feels threatened, now they're giving him the right to shoot us, and they're literally giving the officer the right to do that because they're saying like yo, and that now they can defend their rights, not have to worry about getting criticized by the public because this is the law now. It's like if you guys are not listening to us or we're telling you guys to do something and we feel threatened, we can actually shoot you guys. We can actually be brutal with you guys. That's what they're trying to say now, and that's what I'm trying to show you. It's either officers are gonna leave the force or they're gonna enforce the law even more. Because of stuff like this, a lot of people don't feel how we feel, fam. I'm just being straight with you about that case. A lot of people don't feel like that.
Of course, but like a lot of people do feel like I said, I really thought the man was gonna catch a manslaughter charge and do like probably like 15 years or like whatever, but now he got caught, boy. He got caught.
He's probably still only doing a 15 though.
Huh?
He's not doing a crazy piece.
Bro,
of time.
nah, because
He probably get off on parole too.
Nah, because
he's not gonna be in the big boy bin. He's not gonna be a big
boy.
bin.
They're not, bro. They drew the book.
Look,
he got caught guilty just with the second-degree murder, fam. The man's doing more than 15, 100%.
What, 20?
What do you mean? This parole, fam. I'm sorry. Let me bring this up for a second. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna say this right now to all you guys. I think that we should start since this happened. What we really need to do is starting petitions and starting to go back in recent cases. I don't know if you can actually go back to a closed case, but if you can, we should go back at these guys like the officers that got off with light sentences or didn't get charged the way they're supposed to get charged, and especially. Man's not even an officer and he's walking on roads free. George fucking Zimmerman, I don't rate that guy at all. I don't know how this guy's walking the streets. I don't know how nobody murked him. All you guys are out here murking each other. All mans are out here murking each other for what? For what are you guys really killing each other for? Like it gets so annoying. Like I'm tired of hearing black on black crime. Like and this is a good thing that people have to argue with us whenever we try to fight with officers or go back at police.
But yeah, hopefully the situation changes things. You know, we got to hope. And if it doesn't, we got the people of America have to keep on holding these people accountable.
Thank God we live in Canada.
Right now, I'm American myself. These guys are Canadian. But we still got our bullshit here 100%. No matter where you go, there's always going to be racist tensions, tensions anywhere you go, fam. Even like across the seas and everything.
But I like it in Canada. Like,
definitely.
Even though we get shitted on.
Oh, let's talk about
you
said Canada. Let's talk about Canada, bro. One thing I don't agree with the Canadian government, how they're treating their people right now with this lockdown, bro.
Oh,
because I look at my phone right now and I feel like it's a window to the outside world because everyone else is like is partying, like everyone's outside, everyone's chilling.
At the same time though, we're not that bad. Like Winnipeg, I don't know if you know Winnipeg, the city. They have an 8 p.m. curfew. You cannot be on the roads driving after 8 p.m.
Aren't they protesting right now for that?
In
Montreal,
Montreal's.
Yeah, they're protesting. They're protesting like every day right now.
I'd go buck. What do you mean I can't go outside?
No way.
Yeah, man.
I go
That's
buck.
crazy, fam.
What do you mean I can't drive?
Nah, but like for real, bro. You have you seen the people that went to the border right there at Niagara Falls, or like holding the upside down flag and shit?
I seen that. What? Now they're trying to send an SOS.
Yeah.
Like, what are you really doing? Hey, wait, hold up. How you gonna? The U.S. is already in like a fucked up situation. How you gonna ask help from somebody that's already in a fucked up situation?
What is America gonna do, bro?
Really?
Are you what? They're supposed to send troops and like save you?
What are you doing, bro? If you're really gonna be doing all that, just go and cross the border, swim, go and do your thing. Try getting over there, man. Come on. If you really think the U.S. is gonna be better than Canada,
bro. That's like that is like I don't know what their mindset is. Like, okay, what's the America is gonna send their troops and like, okay, guys, you guys can go outside. Like, no one's gonna pay.
One thing I read about America, though. One thing I read about America, all their citizens, like, they don't care. They're gonna fight for their rights. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
I rate those guys for that.
That's I don't want to be too political, but I feel like the Canadians in general, like the people have to have like a backbone. You know what I'm saying? Like the Canadian people are now rebellious, like all to their government, and I guess like I mean that's how it's always been. I guess like because America has always been. It's just been a country full of rebels. Everyone that went to America
I wouldn't say all. It hasn't always been like that. We're just more nowadays. It hasn't always been like that. It's just nowadays we're getting more like reliant on the government. I always say to people, I don't know since when we started trusting the government. I know COVID came. As soon as COVID came around, we started trusting the government all of a sudden. A 4 months
not
vaccine.
Even that.
Take it. I'll pay you to take it.
Before the pandemic, I feel like I feel like the Canadian people like like. The government has our best intentions for us, so we'll listen to them. But then like this situation, a lot of people I hear like we're getting treated like bad, especially in Ontario.
I hear what you're saying on that. I can't speak on like other cities.
Just for the cops to say like to tell like, well, who came up with the rule to like pull over anybody and like ask them where.
That's Doug Ford. Doug Ford is
so but that's like what? That's
is he the mayor? Or is he the premier? The fucking
whatever. But like all the cops of every like region or most of them like we're not going to do that. Like that's not cool. Like you know what I'm saying? That's too much, fam. Like what do you mean? I'm gonna be outside and the cops gonna pull up like, oh, where do you live? Why you outside?
Everybody was so shocked. Everybody was thinking like, oh, we're about to get pulled over. Oh,
yeah, of course, fam. Like that's crazy to think, fam. And how much were the fines? So like 700 or something like that.
I don't know how much the fines were, but you know I can say this. I rate the Toronto police and like Ontario police.
Of course, that's awesome, bro.
Right when this guy said what he said, instead of them going to him and saying like or asking him questions or saying like, yo, can we actually go do this? Or you're serious about this? Let's go. Those guys put out a statement saying, nah, we're not doing that bullshit.
Live, exactly.
We're not trying to get like the U.S. Like we don't hate in Canada. We don't hate the cops. We just don't. We're certain cops you don't rate or certain boy, and like those ones you actually probably personally know because like you know they try to like make jokes with you or like you know what I'm saying. They know you from certain parts or like they know that they've had.
No, that's awesome. That's definitely.
You know cops in Canada are actually not bad.
Because in America, if they came out with that rule, the cops were like,
they would have abused it.
They would have been
Canadian cops. The Canadian cops. They said nah, because they know that we'll actually start wilding. They don't want us to get wild like the U.S. for no reason because we don't need that. We're actually a diverse country. Like the 1-2 weeks that goes on, you know where the beef goes on. Everybody else around just trying to be hard for it to be hard. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man. Besides that, I feel like the Canadian government has to let us go outside, please, and thank you. Cause like, listen. If we go through summertime without any fucking like we can't go outside during summertime. I feel like people are already gonna go mad.
Oh yeah.
People go mad.
Remember you were saying today. Remember talk about how we get winter for 3 weeks. I mean, we get summer for 3 weeks.
I seen that on 6 months. It's true. Our summer is not long at all. Our summer is not long at all.
And then it's like winter time. We're okay with being locked down for winter time. Cause man want to be inside.
We're inside anyways, fam. You know what I'm saying?
But summertime, you have to like we are. The reason why are we in lockdown? Are we in lockdown to build our immune system or what? Or what are we doing in lockdown for it? And if it's not to build our immune system or if it's not to stop this COVID spread or whatever, let's go outside in the summer at least, bro. The sun. You guys said the heat makes the COVID get mash up or something.
Wait, I got a question. Any of you guys get the vaccine?
Hey man. You know me. You know me. If I'm never die in my life, I'm good. I'm breathing.
I mean, this guy YB, he's anti-government, so anything.
Man.
It's true.
Facts.
Like
it's not even that. At least you know, fam. This guy is my dog. He knows me, fam. Come on.
I'm not even on the side like anti-government. It's just like it hasn't been tested like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I will let like a good 6 months to a year go by before I even like decide. Because honestly, if they tell me I can't travel because I don't have the vaccine, I'll take the vaccine. Because I'm gonna be like stuck in one place. But I'm definitely gonna wait like a year. I'm gonna see.
You just said if they say that, there's not no ifs. They're gonna say that, and that's
So I'll probably take the vaccine if I feel like traveling in a year.
my argument.
But I'm a white.
So just start with that. Start with I will take the vaccine next year. And then, like, be honest with the people. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but listen, but only if it's mandatory.
Be honest with the people.
No, but if it's mandatory, no. If they told me I don't need to take the vaccine,
I ain't gonna lie. When I'm ready to travel, I'm doing the same. Fuck
that's all I'm saying. I'm
trying to
go Cancun, motherfucker. Fuck that shit up, man.
God, we're turning it up, bro. Don't spoil it. Don't let them know. They don't gotta know about that.
Let me ask you a question though. You see have you ever seen the people like on the comment section about people that are trying to be rebellious about the lockdowns and COVID and like not believing in COVID the way other people do or think is as serious as other people do?
Fuck them, bro.
Have you ever seen? Hold up.
Fuck them. Fuck the comment section. Like,
hold up. Have you ever seen? I'm just asking you a question. Have you ever seen anyone say something like oh, you guys are scared to take the vaccine, but you guys take drugs. But you guys take drugs and you don't even know what's going in your body and all this shit. I say, hold up. Right, I say as of right now, you guys can say what you guys are saying, but when it comes to the point when they start forcing vaccines on you, saying if you don't take this vaccine, you cannot travel. If you don't take this vaccine, you cannot come in this store. If you don't take this vaccine, you cannot do such and such. Wow. That's when it becomes different because drugs, you have a choice to take that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody tells you if you don't go take this crack, you're not coming to the club with me, fam.
I understand.
Like, some people peer pressure.
I understand.
Drugs is peer pressure. This is forcing. This is forcing. It's not peer pressure.
Well, if it's just traveling, if it's
just
traveling, it's not really forcing because remember we're going to different countries. So like. Other countries not gonna allow people that are not vaccinated.
That's understandable. That's understandable.
But to like simple shit like you can't go to a restaurant. That's excessive.
You get what I'm saying. That's when it gets too like it's like if you can't work at this job unless you get this vaccine. It's like no. What if I just want my immune system to fight because I've been alive for how long? I want my immune system to keep fighting.
Bro, for sure. You're
not gonna. Where's his immune system? Is
not my immune system. Not my. I'm talking in general. Remember I told you. Remember we this was the camera wasn't even on at this point. We were just talking after show. Remember I said why is there 100-something-year-old lady getting a vaccine?
Right, yo. I'm sorry, but yes, you know.
And then I spoke to my brother.
It's time for you to go.
You're sick. I ain't saying like that, but like I spoke to my brother about it, fam.
But why you take the vaccine? Like you're dead.
It's facts.
Esco, brother. Sure.
No. I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying.
Your body's aching. It hurts every time you take a step. You know what I'm
saying? You can pass from falling down the stairs. You can pass from going outside. You can pass from a little cold. Like at any time, I was talking to my brother and telling him.
Point is, we ain't taking no vaccine over here. No vaccine gang. And no, I'm about to say, there's a lot of people shaming people for not taking them. Like, why you, what, bro? Like, go take, no one's stopping you from taking the vaccine, man. Like,
eat your own, man.
Like, I hate when people like worry about other people's lives and stuff. Like, yo, do you? Let me do me, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Amen. But yeah, man, let's get the fuck out of this political topic shit. Like, let's talk about something else, fam. Like, yo, I want to talk about what do you guys think about like the OnlyFans situation? Are you with it? Are you against it? Or you support it?
You can invest me a beer, fam.
A beer, yeah, for sure. Man. Yo, we're sponsored by Henneken. No, I'm lying, but we'll take your money though. On God.
Respect. Sponsored by Good Weed and Henneken, man.
Good Weed at Henneken.
That
sounds like a good show,
nigga. For your question, I think I'm gonna go after. I'm gonna go after one.
Okay, then wait. You support it? If you do
I support OnlyFans? Do I support OnlyFans?
I mean, do you pay for it?
No, I do not have an account. But so what are you asking more? Say you're saying like okay,
like in overall, or if it's like you're like half and half.
Yeah, okay. I don't have a problem with anybody, bro. Get your money, get your money, man. There's a lot of the people. A lot of the people who have a problem with OnlyFans are broke. So it's like
100%.
So what's like? Would you rather?
I hear that.
You know what I'm saying? If that's how you're gonna get it, get it. Fuck.
A
lot of people buying houses, like creating generational wealth. Starting from OnlyFans, you know?
Yeah. Of course.
And they're getting up for real. I see it. I'm like, wait, huh?
But it's not a career. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything comes to an end, you know?
Hey, man, I think TikTok's a career right here out here, fam. You never know, fam. Everyone thinks everything's a career. You make a TikTok, man's like, yo, this is what I do for a living. It's like, what?
It's definitely a platform, man. If you can make if you make a platform and there's money involved, like, for sure, Nick, salute to you. Do whatever it takes to get your money, But
here's a more serious question. Would you?
I didn't get to answer that, you boy.
Yeah.
You go first. You go first.
Okay, no. About the last. I let you guys go first. Because I already.
I didn't explain yet, but yeah, you go.
I'm just saying, I have a question. Go.
Oh, okay, go. I'm listening to your question.
No.
Basically, I'm on the opposite side. I'm probably because I grew up with morals and values and like You know, like
Look at this guy.
like more upbringings and shit.
Look
like
at
that.
this guy.
No,
This church guy.
It's not no church guy, bro. I just had both. Like, you know, personally, like I even see it in my music. Like, not all my brethren have both a mother or a dad in their situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm lucky enough to have both my parents in my life. You know, so I got to hear both sides of the spectrum.
Yeah.
So me personally, fam, I'm like morals and values. I don't think my dukes would ever do that. None of my dukes would ever do that.
100%. What?
You know what I'm saying? I don't think my sis would ever do something like that. So I'm like, why would I rate other people doing that? You know what I'm saying? I get what you're getting the money or whatever, but it's that's so easy. That's so simple. Like, remember we used to shit on strippers and like porn stars and shit that were like, I would never. Yo, apparently strippers and porn stars are getting married right now. They're living it up. You know, I didn't know it was like that.
Man.
That's what I'm saying. Different times.
Morals and values don't get you paid.
And that's that's a fact. That's 100% fact.
Look at
Wall
Street. Look at Wall
doing.
Street. Wall Street is some of the grimiest, slimiest, devious. Like these people
Yeah.
slime.
I completely understand why they're doing what they're doing.
Yeah, but
yeah.
so you don't support it.
I just don't support it.
I support it in a way like if you are making your money like what it is, but like it's like
You
it's
support
stuff.
it. You have an account.
It's
Let me
stuff.
find out. Let me
Stuff
find out you're
happens.
sneaking on the internet.
You're what were you saying? What you saying?
Nah, continue.
I mean, I support. Well, first of all, I don't support it with my money because that's. I want to know all these simps, fam. Where are all these simps coming from? How
Bro.
Who are these people making these girls millionaires
bro.
overnight, fam?
Porn
It
is
seems like
free.
every girl that
That's
signed,
what-
bro.
Porn is free. I know-
www.pornhub.
Yo,
You jizz.
to be honest,
X and X. Like,
fam, to be honest, what I think it is, fam, is because it's like people probably actually really, you ever heard the word fantasy or I fantasize about? I think people actually do fantasize
fam.
about these celebrities and they're like, yo,
100%.
this celebrity's doing
No,
it.
you know what
I
it
think
is,
that's what
fam?
But
it
it
is.
seems like every girl's getting a bag. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, how?
listen, because listen.
Man,
How
showing
many
free coochie,
chicks
I don't know.
are out there?
Check your
spending
Instagram right now.
money?
Check your Instagram. If you slide through your Instagram, obviously you gotta have like these
some baddies.
that had this plastic surgery done and they've been having like 100,000 followers. So obviously within those 100,000 followers, there's a good at least 10,000 that are like obsessed with this girl. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the finally the day she actually brings out OnlyFans.
That's
Those
what
guys,
I'm saying.
it's those guys like,
They're
oh,
probably
let me.
fantasizing.
Yes.
They're
Like,
probably
they
fantasizing.
want, like,
Yes.
they be like, oh, I wonder how those tastes look like. nah, like, oh yeah, like, bro, like, yeah, these guys have been waiting for like the days. Oh, I want to see that. Nah, okay, yeah, I'll touch it. But they're probably like, yo, I really want to see that ass. I want to see those tits. Like they been want to see that.
Oh,
So
yeah,
those
that's
are the
what
people
it is.
that are giving these girls money, bro. So for the girls, yeah, I get it. But like, end of the day,
the mans that are doing all this, they're wilding.
are you gonna marry a girl that has an OnlyFans?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Or because there's so many OnlyFans accounts. Do you really trust that the OnlyFans gonna keep your pictures private, bro? It got leaked twice already, I believe. It already
More than
got-
twice. It gets leaked.
Yeah, exactly. So like, it's like your pictures are on the internet forever. Like if you do OnlyFans, like I don't care what anyone said, how secure you think that site is, it's going. So in the future, yo, fam,
man,
there's gonna be kids of these OnlyFans superstars or whatever.
Yeah.
And other kids are gonna know about your mom's pokes, fam. Like,
Yeah,
like
that's
it-
life.
it's like it's not cool, bro.
Hey, man,
Like,
if kids are already using their mom's credit card to get Fortnite shit, bro, they're probably using that to get the OnlyFans too. You know what I'm saying? Low key though.
Yo,
Just being
chill.
low key about it. Hey man, I told you there's loopholes in life, fam. I know these mans are
Trust you, fam.
wilding. I know these
and
mans
that's
are
another thing.
wilding.
Like, how can you do that and plan to have kids in the future? You know, because a lot of girls don't. A lot of these girls don't have their kids. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Hey, man,
are you
I'm
planning to
good.
have?
I'm going on kids now, bro.
I'm saying, but like-
I'm
like-
adopt, yo. Shorties are reckless out here, bro.
But let's talk that for a second.
You're gonna adopt you and hold it by yourself?
No, I get a shorty on the side, but that's my use.
But
You don't.
but
I don't have to pay
you brought up a point that's crazy, fam.
fuck?
Imagine being married to
wildin',
a porn star, fam.
Mm.
Now imagine that lifestyle, fam.
Hey man. Shorties
But
are
there's probably
wilding, bro.
benefits that come with that lifestyle.
There's
You
a
probably
lot of benefits.
you probably have bare threesome, foursome.
Probably for a
fucking-
man.
my
Probably for a
God,
man.
all
I
day,
don't know
all
about a shorty.
night.
Like shorty, I know. Like
The
if a
What do you mean,
man,
shorty?
let me say this: if a man goes and does that, you get ratings for it. You know, it's like what's it called? It's messed up.
No, I'm
kinda,
talking about as you. Like imagine you being married to a porn star.
Oh, married to a porn. Oh, you get 1-2 benefits with dollars, but you can't really love that or wife that. It's
I mean, they're married to these. They obviously love her.
Nah,
It takes all-
they love the bag. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
They're just like girls in the situation. Like they
Mm.
they just in it for the money, bro.
Like I got life easy today, yo.
Yeah, bro. I wondered that. I wondered are these porn stars marrying men that are more successful than them, or are they the more successful
I
ones?
think more times they're marrying man that's more successful, or just
The porn star?
Yeah, I think she's
but I don't know, how
either
can-
more or just as. You know what I'm saying?
How can you do that though? How can I be more
They
successful?
gotta be in the same ballpark. Gotta be.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't do that,
They
fam.
both- they both gotta
How
be
am I
freaks,
more
too.
successful?
You gotta be a freak to do that. Fam.
And I'm taking you in as my wife, but you're a porn. Like it doesn't make sense. I feel like most of the time the girl definitely has more money. That's why I feel like that will make more sense for the man.
She's been in the game for a minute. She know what going.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, but yeah, that situation is crazy, man. But yeah, if you making your bag, make your bag. I ain't judging you. Judging you a little bit. But.
Money by any means.
Before anything, I want to also mention how do you guys feel about? You guys hear about the volcanoes erupting in St. Vincent?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I know about it, but I haven't. I know they're evacuating the whole island. Is it still happening, or they're bringing people back?
Here's I don't know about that portion, but like I spoke to my broski odds, and the man showed me basically like the family. He showed me videos. The mans are chilling. I'm watching this shit. I'm like, bro, this guy's walking in sand. Like, you know, I'm thinking this guy's on a beach or something. Fam,
that's not
ash.
sand.
That's ash.
Oh, for real? Wow. I got to
Fam,
get more educated about that
really,
situation. I don't know.
You have to. It's really messed up.
You know what? Actually, if you're watching this on YouTube, there's gonna be a link in the description. I'm gonna look for a donation. Like
that's what I was saying.
So if you guys want to put down money towards it.
Because the man showed me it's actually really rough out there. Like he showed me the videos of people talking about it, and you know, I'm
people
like, what's really
losing
going on in the world right now?
Yeah.
Like, and like, we're not even like we're too, like I told you, we're too involved with this racial dividing bullshit
100%.
to be thinking about what's going on in other countries and stuff like that. Like, you know, even the Palestinians.
Yeah, we're too
like,
close. Yeah,
on.
It's crazy to think like once you're living like in a different country, we forget that there's other countries that. You know, we just don't we feel like so disconnected. Like, it's a volcano, my guy.
We're worried about us.
A volcano, my guy.
People losing their life.
We're worried about
people
lockdown.
have their houses on, like, within the land of the volcano. You know what I'm saying? Within the jungle area. Like, fam, I seen this shit. I was saddened, bro. I couldn't breathe even. The guy even said he's there standing. He's trying to report the shit. And he's saying he can't breathe. And while he's saying that and while he's talking, I'm there saying what y'all like. Fam, I can't even breathe properly. Like, I'm losing my breath, bro.
100%, man. But yeah, guys, we got some technical difficulties. The camera's about to die on us, so we got to cut this short. But next week will be a longer podcast. So maybe we'll talk about doing 2 podcasts for you guys. So
yeah.
But yeah, man. Stay tuned next week. Peace.
I know, y'all.
Yeah.